the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see, last season's national champions.
The squad here today looking to put on a show.
Taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Scanning the field, it's Johnson. The receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the handoff. First down, looking for more now. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
He's back to throw again on second down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Looking to chuck it again. He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
the opening drive. They face third down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. The pocket breaking down. And he just throws it away.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. This will be interesting. They're going to trust the kicker from 57 yards out. Can he get it there? Target, it's no good. With that miss, no change in the score.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Off the 57-yard field goal miss, the offense sets up around the 40. Takes the toss, heads to his right. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. He's running out of time here. Make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Same tailback, another carry. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Takes the ball and heads to the left side.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. No huddle here for the offense. They try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And there's the handoff. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, second down and 15. Grab behind the line, it's West. It'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Trying to create here on the move. Caught over the middle. It's Porter. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And here's that wrinkle, the wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. He's got room to run. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll run it here. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. He reached the end of a scoreless first quarter. The defenses are in charge as these teams pursue a national championship. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. To throw, it's Sayin. Makes a quick grab. In the clear at the 25. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15. Buckeyes come up to the line in a hurry up. In the red area, it's West. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Ball handed off and tackled after a small pickup there. They've converted both third down attempts on the drive so far, but now it's 3rd and 8. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
They're going to run it. A change of direction. Breaking free at midfield. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
High completion sets up an important third down play. To the air, it's Stockton. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
The offense couldn't convert on fourth down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Sayan. Throw to the running back in the flat. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, the offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now, you're looking at a 3rd down.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's West. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Defense bracing for the run against this heavy formation. Trying to find some room. It's Taylor. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Porter. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Handoff here from the shotgun. He stopped just short, down to the 2, but an excellent run. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The Buckeyes line up with a 1st and goal. To the air, it's Sayan. Caught in the flat by the running back. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They get the second half started with the running play. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I love to see defenses be aggressive. They dial up the heat on this play, brought the linebacker on the blitz, and they get to the quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Short pass finds the tight end. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. To throw, it's Stockton. Receiver makes the grab. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. They'll try the right here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
third and very long, looking to throw. Fires it to the wide out. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking to scramble. Finally throws it deep down the left side. And the catch is made, the 25.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. Fourth down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking downfield. It's Sayan. Grab down the middle. It's West. They bring him down after a short gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Here's the second down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Passes the 45. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Grab behind the line. It's Thurman. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Takes the toss and heads left. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent 3rd down offense. We reach the end of 3 in this playoff game. Deadlock, a classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. Let's see how this 4th quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. He missed it. Off target that time. Try is no good, and we're still tied.
It's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Gonna run it. It's Frazier. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And now the running back's got it again.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down and 10. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. To throw, it's Stockton.
Running out of time in the pocket.
Pump over the middle. It's White.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
The completion sets up a second down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Crucial moment late in the game. 3rd and inches. Which side can impose their will? They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45.
You know, this back is taking advantage of his opportunities tonight in his football game. And here's another example on 3rd down. They put the ball in his hands. He knows exactly where to go to pick up the first down. And he's able to do that here in the 4th quarter.
The offensive coordinator bringing in some more blockers on the field. It's the full house. Now they'll run it on the toss. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 3rd down play coming up. To try a field goal from here would be 55 yards. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Caught over the middle. It's Wiley. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
They spread this defense all over the field with that 5 wide receiver set. It puts a lot of pressure on the offensive line to give the quarterback enough time, especially on 3rd down. They held up just long enough, and the quarterback makes a great throw for this first down.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. 2nd down, they're going to throw it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. Ball is loose, who can recover? The offense able to fall on the football, lucky to maintain possession there. Hold on here a second, the replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here.
And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play.
So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And this one to put his team in front here in the final period. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Pressure on late in this playoff game. Down 3. They've got to make something happen right here.
And here's the handoff.
And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
The Buckeyes come to the line in a hurry up.
Takes the handoff. It's West. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here?
From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
He's got the first down and still motoring. They drag him down after a big game. Ball moved all the way to the 38. Time winding down deep in this game, and a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up?
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic?
Handoff here from the shotgun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play?
They're going to run it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Back to pass. It's Sayin. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear.
He's at the 50.
That's the 40.
That's the 20.
The 10. Building on the lead now. That victory so close they can taste it.
You know, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's West.
Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. drive now, backed up at the 15. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy. You need vertical shots downfield. These short gains are not going to help you.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Catch made on the right side.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there. And the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
A completion makes it second and short. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Graham. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. And looking to throw now on first down. Pulls it in. It's Smith. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Play action. He's looking to throw. Swarmed with a pass rush. A sack. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. Here comes third and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Looking to throw it on third and very long. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Play fake, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. That pass is incomplete, trying for an oh-by-the-way touchdown, but it's no good. Time expires. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
two of the top 4 seeds we began this playoff journey have arrived at their championship moment. Each side earned a bye from a strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Welcome to Las Vegas, where dreams and fortunes can be made, and the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see, the national champions from last year, a group with a whole lot to prove here today, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
The receiver grabs it. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Here comes the handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
2nd down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Good enough for first down yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. And now the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments, because right now, this quarterback is having his way with him.
6th play of the drive coming up. Looking for some space. It's Frazier. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 2nd down play coming up. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to pass. It's Stockton.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
Well, this is everything you want from an offense. Good job by that offensive line. You give this quarterback time like this to throw, and he's going to make you pay for it. It's exactly what he did right there with the accuracy of that throw.
The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Caught quickly. Wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kurt.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with a mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Makes the grab. It's Moore. He has 1st down yardage at the 46. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
Ball handed off. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Short connection to the tight end here. And that's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up 1st down from the 32.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a 1st down and a big gain.
Dropping back. It's Moore. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The sure hands. It's Smith. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Over the middle. It's low. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. 1st down in the red zone.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. There's a design quarterback keeper. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Oregon, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. He gets loose. Breaks into the clear. At the 20. Crosses the 10.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And the point after is good. Well, they've flipped into the field. We're set for the 2nd quarter. The national championship trophy is in the building. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. At it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Back to throw. It's Moore. Looking right. This one caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Completion makes it 2nd down. Send the back in motion. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. The incompletion and sets up a 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Finds his man. It's Smith. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
The Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it again. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Man, this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
The Ducks are looking to keep this drive going. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's low. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure to allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
And the Ducks hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Touchdown, Ducks. They finish off the scoring drive. And this national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On the run, it's Frazier. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Important 2nd down play coming up. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Now it's 2nd down here. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Pulls it in, it's White. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense gets set up here, it's 3rd down. They'll try to run for the 1st down. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Toss play to the running back going left. He's found some room with the 45. He's in the clear. inside the 10.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Moore. Looks to his left and makes the completion. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Defense finally gets him down, but he showcased the shiftiness on that play.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The short completion of the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Back to pass. It's Moore. Grab down the middle. It's Moore.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch, gotta pad your stats.
2nd down after that completion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Lets it fly to the wideout. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this big a stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
Extra point splits the uprights. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Play action here on first down. Extending the play now. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. One more play before they head to the locker room. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. The Oregon offense is back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. The running back here in a direct snap. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. It's a shotgun run call. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. He keeps it on the design run. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Over the middle. It's Moore. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. Started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws, and Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. And we're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Looking to throw. It's Moore. Makes a quick catch. Finding space at the 20. Tackle made after a big gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The Ducks have 1st and 10 here. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. First down and 10 now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down, looking to throw the football. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
You know, the outcut is a routine throw, but it really illustrates how much time the quarterback and receiver have worked on this route. Because the more you work on it, you can close your eyes and make this throw. But it's not easy if you don't put a lot of reps in.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Snap motion from the receiver. To throw, it's Moore. This time it's complete. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
The Ducks looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Ducks! And they jump on top here in the second half. Look at the blazing speed for that quarterback. Kirk, if you're a defense trying to stop this guy, good luck.
Well, Chris, you remember this week we talked with the offense coordinator. He talked a lot about how they have run plays on the call sheet specifically for this guy to be able to get loose and make plays. We saw that exactly on this score right here.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Offense on the field to take over. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Again, makes it 2nd and medium. On the ground, it's Frazier. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Another positive gain by this back. I'll tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. To the air. It's Stockton. Caught by the receiver. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Handoff running right. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Clock running in the final minute here of the third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Frazier. And they'll stop him after a short gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Pressure is coming. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Finds an open target on the left side. Tackle right after the catch, but they'll spot the ball down at the 15.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Snags the quick throw. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the toss play now. Running left. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. the 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's 3rd and long now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and the receiver just not quite on the same page there on that 3rd down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
Here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Oh, so close to executing here on the 4th down play in the 4th quarter. You're only down a possession. Now you got to rely on your defense to come up with a stop and get your offense back on the field.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. He'll hand it off. They stop him right at the 24.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the play. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Moore. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They finally grab the senior, but not before he leads the defense on the chase.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, 1st down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Receiver in motion now. The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Wideouts now clustered. Quarterback making some changes at the line. To throw, it's Moore. Bringing pressure. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this set.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
So here they come on 4th and long. Giving up that sack earlier has made this a huge challenge. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. And the Ducks bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. They'll try the right side on the toss. As the first down is still going. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Makes the catch. It's Carter. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Caught behind the line. It's Robinson. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the offense has done a nice job of moving themselves down in this area to give themselves a chance. But, man, the quarterback's got to continue to make good decisions and not put the ball in harm's way.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Looking downfield. It's Stockton. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. It's an out route, the catch made. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play?
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. To throw, it's Stockton. Looking to the end zone.
Chris, a really good route here, and nice throw by the quarterback to give them a touchdown to tie this game up. And now we're an extra point away from them taking the lead in the national title.
And the coach says, forget overtime. We're going for two. Try to win it right here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it's caught. The gutsy call pays off for 2 points, and they take the lead here late. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for a late deep shot. The ball is picked off.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. With the clock running down, they're just one kneel down away from the victory. And the quarterback just kneels down. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Takes the handoff. It's Robinson. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.